Hey everyone, Cithryth here. Welcome to episode 3 of my Guild Wars 2 Let's Play. I'm working on another heart right now, and I kind of messed up because I was going to show you this, how to get this skill point. I mean, it's not like how to get it because it's so hard, but just talk about skill points because they're a thing and they're important. But then I accidentally, somebody started it, and so then I attacked it, and so then I already got the skill point. I'm going to turn them on again anyway. Well, I guess I can't because I already did it. Basically, for a skill challenge like this, you talk to this guy, and then he wants you to fight him. And then you fight him, and you get a skill point. So what you do with skill points, you open up your hero panel, and there's skills, skills and traits tab. And you can buy new skills with skill points. There's other things you can do with skill points, but this is the most immediate thing that you'll see. Okay, so someone did just turn him on, so we'll fight him. You'll see he's pretty easy. This is not a very hard skill challenge. Some of them are very hard. There's a whole bunch of different kinds of skill challenges. Some of them you just kind of commune with a place of power, and so basically you just do this animation and, like, commune with the power or whatever. But a lot of them are more like this, where you have to fight someone. Sometimes it's not a friendly NPC, sometimes it's a enemy. But it pretty much all amounts to the same thing, and you get a skill point. And they, of course, are part of map completion, so that's why we do them. Also because skill points. Alright, that heart is complete, so let me look at the map here. The nice thing about the map is that it shows all once you discover an area, as you can see, the undiscovered areas are kind of these broad brushstroke places that they're not blurry, because it's all, like, supposed to look painted, but the more, less defined areas, I guess. So as you can see, these areas I've discovered, or, gone in, took a few steps into at least. So the nice thing is it shows you the waypoints and the points of interest and the skill challenges and the vistas. Even if you haven't actually gotten to them yet, it shows you those so you know where to go, generally. But, of course, with things like vistas, or pretty much anything, there's always going to be some that are really hard to get to. So just seeing where they are on the map doesn't necessarily mean that you can find them. I remember, before we realized that there's so much jumping involved in this game, my husband and I, we spent ages trying to get to this one point of interest, because, I think we just kept going round and round and round this, island of rocks. And we're like, how do we get to it? I don't know. How do we get to it? And we did, because we're so used to Lotro, where you pretty much don't really jump to get to anything, ever. It was just, we just didn't even think about it. Alright, here's another event. This one's going to be a bit tough, because it is level 4, and that is a veteran, so it's kind of like a signature, I guess, in Lotro, comparatively. So let's see if we can do this solo. We'll see. This will be tricky. I might have to use my healing skills. I also have this other skill, I don't think I talked about it, Toss Elixir H. So Toss Elixir H to randomly grant protection, regeneration, or vigor to allies, and of course myself also. I'm actually doing a lot better than I thought I would be, considering just my little skills, but I think the poison helps a lot more than I was giving it credit for, so that's definitely good. And he's almost dead, and I think once I finish this event, I'm gonna level up to level 6, and that's exciting, because yay, leveling. Yep. Did that. Alright, so, do I get anything cool? Some stuff. Not anything too exciting. One nice thing is, in these early quests, you do get dye, but as you can see, I already have all these dye because, if you know me, you know I love outfits. And I've already bought a ton of dye, but also because these are the kind of intro quests, I've already gotten them. But I'll just show you all the dye I have. Look at all this dye. I'm sure this isn't actually a lot of dye compared to other people, but it's a lot of dye. And I love that I can just change how my outfit looks on the fly, whenever. So yay for that. Anyway, back to things that matter. Let's see. I do still have a heart over there, and if I go over that way, I should get this area on my map, so that'll be good. So yeah, I'm gonna head over there, I guess. Even though there's stuff currently undiscovered on my map. Or, it's on my map, but yeah. I think you know what I'm saying, hopefully. There's stuff on my map, but what I like to do when I'm leveling, I mean, my highest level character is level 21, so I say, what I like to do, I'm some kind of expert. But what I've been doing, I guess, is doing the hearts first, because it kind of helps you level up, get some stuff done, and then go back through the map and explore stuff you've missed, like the points of interest and vistas that you missed. But of course, while, you know, out doing hearts and events, obviously get as many as I can. I don't know if that's the most efficient way to do it. I'd be really interested to hear what other people do when they're leveling new characters. If they go around, get all the waypoints first, because I imagine that would help immensely with completing things. Or if they do like I do, or some other combination of strategies. So yeah, let me know what you guys do when you level. Or enter a new area, or whatever. This place is pretty crazy looking. This is a Flame Legion hideout, and it's just all out lava, crazy flame stuff, and it looks awesome. That's one really cool thing about Guild Wars 2. Some of these areas, they're just crazy looking, like this. Or another really cool looking place is the Sylvari starting areas, or just any of the Sylvari areas, because there's just crazy, huge flower plant things, and all sorts of stuff. Oh, this guy's letting me know that there is a chest here. Thanks, guy. Sweet. Alright, so that's all very cool stuff. That's not actually a passageway. Alright, so we just have to finish off this thing, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna look, have I gotten any new pistol that would be better? Yes. Oh my gosh, mighty pistol. Much better than my current crappy pistol. Cool, okay. Good to know. Like Lotro, this game has open tapping, which is obviously really good, and I think they basically had to have it with the way they have the event system set up, where it's kind of a group, like, quest thing, and, you know, getting into a party can be cumbersome when you're trying to do a quest that's just popped up on the fly. So I really enjoy open tapping. I love it in Lotro. It's even better here because of the, you know, aforementioned reasons. So yeah, I am all for open tapping. Sweet. Alright, so we are further into the Plains of Ashford now. This is obviously some Ascalonian kind of ruins or something, and there's lots of ghosts, so we're back to fighting ghosts again. Picked up a wine bottle. Oh yeah, so sometimes you come across things that you can pick up, or you get them from a heart giver NPC person thing, and basically you can use them as a weapon. So I picked up this wine bottle, so now I'm kind of just like beating up this ghost with a broken wine bottle. That actually happened. I don't know, so a lot of them are kind of useless and don't really do anything. I'm not sure why it's a thing, but it's kind of cool, I guess. Like, I guess it's a cool concept. Some of the things you get are really cool. A lot of them are not, and they're just kind of weird. So I don't really know. I don't even. Alright, gonna use my elixir skill, gonna toss it up, and it kind of just hits me, because I'm gonna die soon, and that's not great. Okay, so here's the rally thing I was talking about. Basically, you can do a little skill to try and survive. I don't think it's gonna happen, maybe. But basically, like, while you're kind of incapacitated on the ground, you can do an extra attack. So I'm just kind of throwing rocks, I guess. And basically, like, if you defeat something, you get a little boost of morale, and you get back up, and you don't die, which is great. So yeah, that happened. I successfully didn't die. Yay for me! So yeah, I just have to be careful, because this is a pretty tightly packed area, and there's a lot of ghosts, so... and they're also, like, on my level. I'm pretty close to leveling up, sort of, kind of, but definitely have to watch out a bit. Ooh, okay, so there's an event going on over here. I should probably go do it. This is kind of a weird one. You have to protect these cubs. Like, baby Charrs, basically. It's kind of weird. You basically just follow them around as they, like, explore these ruins and be scared, you little baby cats. But they're pretty freaking adorable because little baby cat people. Like, that's, you know, they're cats. Of course they're gonna be cute. They're kittens. That's, like, adorable. Oh, right, my packs are full. Okay, so I leveled up, and I also just picked up this new coat. So it's better than the one I had on, so obviously I'm gonna equip it. And yay, let's see, so I could get a rifle. or a shield? I'm gonna go with a rifle. I feel like I'm not gonna need a shield because I'm just playing by myself. So, okay, so now that I have a rifle, all my skills have changed. Because in this game, when you have a different weapons give you different skills. And I know that some people don't like that. I think it's really interesting. I enjoy the mechanic. But yeah, not everybody's super keen on it. And I get it. I can see why some people wouldn't be into it. But for me, personally, I enjoy it. Alright, so we gotta go help these cubs, because they're getting all scared. As you can see, their fear level goes up, which means if it gets too high, you basically fail. Don't want to fail. Failing is bad. So we gotta help these cubs by killing all these things so that they don't, you know, get too scared or whatever. Basically, another visual way to tell besides just the kind of bar on the left or right hand side of the screen is the ring around them. As you can see, it just turned red from blue. Red means it's that this area is more in control of the enemy, like with that first event that we did. It's kind of like that, but on the move, I guess. Like, it's these little cubs, basically. So we have to make sure that their fear level isn't so high that it goes red. And my inventory is, of course, full. I should do something about that, probably. But, event! Alright, so we successfully guarded the little baby cubs. And they're silly and adorable because tiny cat people. That's really, I don't really have anything to say except that, gosh, little tiny cat people. Alright, I went back west a bit to work on another area that I'd kind of passed up. I think this area is, yeah, this area is about my level also. Luckily this kind of whole area, it progresses pretty well. It's not, it's easy to stay like within your level range. Unless, of course, you like purposefully like wander way out. So yeah, we're gonna work on some more hearts here, I guess. But there's also a vista nearby, actually, that we should go do that. That's probably a good idea. I think it's over this way. I think it's somewhere. Aha, it's up there. You can see the glowing bit up there. So this... I don't quite remember how to get up there. So, like, basically, like, around this whole rock, pretty much. So here we go, we're jumping kind of around and up. Being careful not to fall, of course. I feel like jumping is kind of weird on a lot of races. Like, with the Charrs, they're kind of weird because they take up so much space when they run, because they're on all fours when they run. Asura are weird because they're really short. It's weird. Cool, so we've got another vista under our belt. Gonna jump down and try not to die. I don't want to jump down there because there's a whole bunch of enemies. And I'll probably take a lot of damage. And that would end poorly. Let's try and not jump down where there's a whole bunch of enemies. That'd probably be the best idea. Let's go this way, I guess. So I'm going to keep working on this heart, but I think I'm going to end the episode here for now. Thank you very much for watching, and next time we will, of course, keep making our way through the Plains of Ashford. We made pretty good progress so far. We've got about a third of the map unlocked, I guess. Still not sure on what nomenclature to use for stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.